Good morning, afternoon and evening, my crazies. And my name's Angela. I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady and welcome back to today's video. It is an unbagging. So come on, let's go and see what I got inside my bag. Okay, so before we start today, I thought it's best to tell you this is from the Secret Yarn Stash. There is an affiliate link in the description box of this video, so if you're in the UK and you'd like to purchase some of the yarn that I show today, or you just want to have a go over to their website and have a little nose, the link is in the description. It costs you nothing to use the affiliated link. You'll be paying the same if you purchase yarn through them as normal, okay? But by you using the affiliate link, I get a little bit of a kickback once you place an order, and that helps me to purchase yarn for the poppies that I make for the Royal British Legion, and also because I'm getting to the point where I've got enough for this year, stitch me up, why don't you? It also means that I can purchase some other yarns that I then use for the tutorials on the channel. Okay, so within this order there's some extra bits that aren't for me to show you today, but let's carefully cut into this bag and see what pops out first. Now, with the Secret Yarn Stash, they're absolutely beautiful. They're an independent local little company, and it's a really small team that work there. Hi girls and boy, if there's any boys, just making sure. Okay, now colour wise today it is a little bit boring. What I've done is my husband gave me some vouchers for Christmas. I think he saw that Christmas video, because within about 3 hours he's gone, by the way, you've also got some vouchers from your favourite yarn shop. I was like, sweet. I'll put a link up to the video I'm talking about, right? So what I've done here is I have literally gone in and purchased yarns that I need for a certain project that hopefully I will have coming up on the channel later on in the year. Okay, I'm in the process of making the mock at the moment, so I make one of the item, write up the pattern, and then I leave it on my hard drive for a while. Then my brain kicks in, forgets I've done it, so that when I then go back to the written pattern and I make it up for the tutorial, I'm making it up as if I was one of you guys, because hey, it's brilliant when you've got short-term memory problems. Right, as I said, yarn. Okay, so I've got quite a few balls of this Signet Pato Everyday DK. Oh, there we go, that's showing it quite nicely there. Sorry, I'm still getting used to having my lights back this way rather than the way they used to be. Now, this one is the shade Purple. Let's pop it there for a minute. And it's a purple 864. Okay, this is 100 grams. Where are we? Oh, I'm going blind, I need some new glasses. 100 grams of 100% acrylic yarn. There is 270 meters. It can be washed at 40, but don't tumble dry it, and make sure you lay flat to dry. A hook and needle are anywhere between 3.5 and 5, really. It's a really versatile, this yarn. I love it. I use it for most of the items on the channel, as you know, because hey, it's easy to work it out then, isn't it? Right, so I've got 1, 2, 3 of those. Okay, next up is the cheeky little packet. Now this cheeky little packet is really quite sweet. I love this. Is, apart from the yarn, this is one of the best bits. It sounds daft, doesn't it? Because in the little packet you get your invoice, where it tells you how much, of course, you've spent. So grab this out first and remove this and burn it if you don't want your other half knowing how much you spent. Okay, so there's that. Oh, bless Louisa, thank you ever so much. She put a little message on the bottom of mine. It says Happy Christmas, because she knew I was using my Christmas vouchers. But seriously, happy 2023, and thank you for all of your support, Louisa. That's all right, darling. I love supporting you. You're nice and your prices are really cheap compared to everywhere else. And it's super cool. I actually put this order out. I ordered this. I am so evil to Louisa. I ordered it about 11 o'clock. On what are we on now? We're on Thursday, so that would have been Tuesday evening. It was dispatched Wednesday mid-afternoon, because that's when the postman comes to pick up the parcels, and it was delivered on Thursday by my postman at 12:20. So it's taken under 48 hours from ordering to get the package to me. Thankfully, I managed to work out when they weren't on strike. So that's why I was like, I want to put this order in. When's the strike dates? So I looked at when the strike dates were, and I hit buy as soon as I knew there was a clear window for them to get the package to me. Because of course any delays once it's out of Louisa's hands, it's not Louisa's fault, it is the postage company. Okay. Right, so the Signet Pato Everyday DK is a £1.37 per 100 grams. So I think that's really, really cute. I am in such a daze today. I'm not doing anything in order, am I? What else is in the packet? Oh, we have got some, let's see if there we go. Parma Violet and some Fizzlers. And some little sweets like that. Sometimes we get love hearts over Christmas. These are her Christmas sweets, because that's the second set and I like them, so I've got a feeling I might end up getting more of those with every order. Okay, next one up is the boho. I'm just going to get the information in front of me so I can see it. Is there we go, the Signet Boho Spirit, and this one is a £3.45 per 100 grams. There we go. There we go. I love this one. I must admit, this is my favourite shade out of all of them. It's got a very pastel mint green to it. I know, me and mint green, I'm an absolute nightmare, aren't I? But it's got a green, it's got whites, and it's got greys. I will nick the photograph and pop it in here. Now this is meant to be an Aran weight yarn, but that's because of the fluffiness. I class it more as a DK just because of the fluffy and the way that I crochet. So it's on site, it says it is an Aran weight yarn, 100% acrylic. The ball size is 100 grams. There is approximately 240 meters or 262 yards. Your needle size is a 4 to a 5 millimeter, and your hook size is a 4.5 millimeter. And it's washable in the machine at 30 degrees. I would suggest though that you do actually put it in a garment bag. So that there's no chance of it catching or snagging on anything else within the washing load, because I have made something with this. I put it in the wash forgetting, and it got stuck to the Velcro on my husband's trousers. Yeah, garment bag, gang, garment bag. Right, so I've actually bought 3 more of these because I've got, I believe, 3 on my shelf. I'm hoping, you never know, it might even be 4, but I know I've got a few of these on my shelf. And again, that is for a future project coming up on the channel. All these future projects, eh? Sorry for the pings. My daughter's decided to take over Facebook Messenger again while she's on break at school. Okay, and the last items are these two. I'll just grab the info. Just going to pause a minute. It's going to be easier. And the last two items that are in the bag that I'm going to tell you about, because there is a couple of other bits, but it's boring. Right, so the last two items, the first one is a new tape measure, because I realised that my tape measure, my favourite tape measure, I've had for 20 odd years, so there is a very high possibility that the Plastic Fantastic one that it is, it's like plastic material and a material mix, is probably a bit overstretched now. And I did read somewhere that really you should be changing your tape measure up every couple of years, especially if you've got one of those ones that you have to pull out and in, because of course over time it does stretch. So that's why I have gone for one of these ones. Now this one is the tailor's tape measure. It is 3 meters. The details are, it cost me £2, £2, which is brilliant. It's a traditional tailor's measuring tape. It's an essential accessory for all crafting. It's flexible to help with accuracy with measuring around the contours of the body and around curved parts. There we go. So nice and simple there. And then the second item, now I've been umming and ahhing this for a very long time. I was unsure basically whether it was even a good idea to get it. Oh, come on, open up, there we go. And it is a fabric and wool glue. Okay, now this is priced in at £2.40 per tube. Now I'm going to do it, if I'm using origami and I know it's for me or an adult, I can use this to put on little parts to then be able to sew it, save me having pins sticking in and out of it. And maybe if I'm using, when I'm using this, I will be using this to make sure the ends stay where they're meant to. So yeah, those are the two extra items that were in the bag. Now I did purchase those extra items to make sure that my order went above my voucher price, because I'm not 100% sure on how the voucher worked. I didn't bother reading. I didn't read the info. I just went, there's my number, that's what I need. So I made sure that I went above, I went over my voucher price, and that included the shipping as well. So I'm really chuffed with them, as I always am. My orders do come through quite nice and speedily, and I don't pay for next day delivery. I put it on the cheapest option I can, and say, and if I get asked, I say, well, it's okay, it's for a project next month. So so in regards to the speed of postage, the postal service did well this time round. I'll put it like that, because I know at the end of the day Secret Yarn Stash will get that order packaged as soon as possible and out as soon as possible. It just depends on if the postman turns up to collect them. Right, so again, I will pop there is a link that I will bring up closer to the top of in the description box for you. So if you would like to have a nose at what other products they've got and their prices, you can do that, especially if you're in the UK. I'm sorry if you're outside of the UK, but as we all know, shipping is astronomical, and she can't take the hit on postage like some of the bigger companies can, so she can't offer it for such a cheap discount like they do. So at the moment she's flat not offering it outside of the UK. But as I said, if you're in the UK, have a nose. The prices are cheaper than Wool Warehouse and other online retailers. Right, that is it for me for today. I'm going to get on with my projects now I can. Right, I will see you all really soon. So please remember, stay chilled, stay happy and keep crafting. Goodbye everybody.